Hey, Rhonda. Thanks for joining. Who else do we have on tonight? You can take it. Sorry I was a few minutes late, guys. I apologize. Hi, Cindy. Yay, so glad you got on. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Started a few minutes late behind schedule. I apologize. Hi, Denise. Thanks for joining. So good to see you too, cousin. I miss you. Can't wait to see you soon. Hey, Joe. Thanks for getting on tonight. Hi, Nina. Nina. Sorry, I did it again. I have to break out of that habit. It's not Nina, it's Nina. Hi, Nina. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Appreciate you. Hey, Melissa. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are on tonight. I'm so excited to have you. Cool, cool. Hi, Darian. Thanks for joining. I hope I said your name right. Okay, so I don't want to leave the folks that are on right now waiting too long for other folks to get on, so I'm going to go ahead and try to be prompt and start on schedule. Okay, so for those of you who are brand new to watching the lives, welcome, welcome. My name is Jamie, and I am your authorized distributor for your starter kit for your Alipotec, which is your Tejocote Root. Hi, Ruthie. Thank you for joining tonight. I am an authorized distributor, and what I do is I help people lose weight and get healthy, detox, and basically lose body fat naturally. There are a lot of products on the market right now, and there have been for many years. And I have tried everything under the sun. And hi, Carolyn. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. And what is different about what I promote and what I am an authorized distributor for is completely different. And for one reason, for those of you who are new and who don't know about the product, I'll just briefly explain. I sell something that's called a starter kit. And the starter kit includes 3 products. And the 3 products include an all-natural root, which is Tejocote Root. And the root is also in another form called control capsules. And what this is, it's a natural fat dilator. So it dilates the fat out of the body. It doesn't increase your heart rate. So anybody over the age of 12 can take it all the way up past 65. I even have some 70-year-olds that are on it. It doesn't make you jittery. It doesn't interfere with prescription medication. So I'm excited tonight because I am going to share some tips with you on how to be successful on your kit. So over the past couple weeks, we've been talking about a few different lives. And so, a few different topics on the lives about how to be successful on the starter kit. And so we talked about 6 different topics. And the first 2 were, if you're brand new, and I know Denise, you're on tonight, you're brand new, welcome to our group. And I'm so excited to have you and Shanti on as brand new, my brand new clients. I'm glad you guys joined, and you're going to love this journey. Okay. So when you get a chance, go back through the site, my page, and look at the tips. I talk about tips 1 and 2 in one video. And then there's another video talking about tips 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6. And tonight I'm talking about tips 7 and 8. Okay. So just to reiterate, tips 1 and 2 is be consistent. Tip one is be consistent. Tip 2 is take your measurements, and why measurements are super important. You need to know your starting point, because if you know your starting point, you know where you started and how far you've come. Okay. And we are measuring through pictures, and we're measuring through clothing, not the scale. Okay. The scale is not always truthful, and the scale is not our friend. Tip 3, in the second video, we talked about what to expect. You have to expect the detox, okay? And I am going to do another video specifically talking about detox, because I've had a lot of videos a lot of questions coming up about detox and what it entails. I got a couple messages yesterday. So I think that's super important. We need to delve into that a little bit more, because I want you guys to be prepared and I want you to be successful with the product, okay? And just know the detox doesn't last forever. Okay, tip 4 was listening to your body. You have to be in tune with your body. You need to know where you're at, and you need to listen to the signs that your body is giving you. Okay, and then tip 5, the week before, we talked about taking the products for the first full 3 months. You've got to take the products until the bottle is empty. Okay, you have to. That's the only way you're going to see results, is taking it from beginning to end. So finish what you paid for, finish it, okay? And then we moved on into tip number, did I skip one? Oh, tip number 6, which was the one we ended with, which was don't eat like crap, okay? And we're all guilty of it, and I'm guilty of it. There's times when we go out and we have pizza or burgers, but we don't do that on an everyday basis, okay? So eating like crap is not going to get you where you want to be in the long run. So go back and watch those videos. Those are going to explain a lot more about how to be successful with your kit. A lot of it is common sense, but a lot of it ingrains and entails with what we're talking about with the products, okay? So I want you to definitely... You're my client, and I want you to be successful, and I want you to lose weight and get healthy. So watch those videos. Okay, we're going to move on. So let's go to what we came here for tonight, which was tip number 7. Okay, how to be successful on your kit, tip number 7. And tonight, that is getting active, moving your body. Okay, the reason why we need to move our body, number 1, is we all know that exercise is excellent for the body. It is not a requirement when you're on the kit. Okay, and I'm going to use my mother as an example. She is on tonight and she can attest for this. My mom has been on this starter kit now. Let's see, she started last April. So it's been 1 year and 2 months, right, Mom? 1 year and 2 months. She lives in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, and she travels every single day to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe from Rio Rancho is approximately, I would say, about an hour commute. She has to get up super early in the morning. I would say 4 in the morning. She has to get ready, and then she takes the train. She drives over to the train station. She takes the rail runner all the way to Rio Rancho. She comes back. She's super tired, and she didn't have time to work out. Okay, so I want to tell you something. Look at my business page and go look at her before and after pictures. My mother lost all of her body fat without exercise. Okay, so, but why am I bringing this up? I want you to know that exercise is not required for you to lose weight on your kit, but it is super, super important for your health and for your heart and for the long-term goal of building successful, healthy habits over time. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to work out and you have to do this, but I want you to. As you lose weight, I want you to firm your body. I want your body to feel vibrant and energetic, and I want you to feel good. Okay. And one thing that is going to help you is exercising and moving your body. Okay. So going back to my mom's story, she started in April. She was consistent with her kit, and she started at 185 pounds and she's down to 130. And she lost all of that body fat without exercise. And I do think she did work out once or twice with me at Planet Fitness, but that was like once or twice. And once or twice at the gym is not going to make a difference in losing 5 pounds, even a pound. Okay, to work out and to see those results, you have to do it at least 3 to 5 days a week to start seeing some sort of results, right? Okay, so she did it without working out. And I keep that in the back of your mind, but I also want you to keep in the back of your mind what I'm going to go over and why exercise is so important. So it's highly recommended because not only is it going to make you feel better, but it's also going to give you more energy. So in the beginning of your kit and during your detox symptoms, a lot of times we don't feel like working out. We don't feel like moving because we're feeling like garbage, right? We might be detoxing. We might be feeling achy. We might be feeling run down and tired. Okay, but I can tell you something. If you move your body and you walk and you get those muscles moving, you are going to feel 100% better. So get up and move your body. Also, one huge key thing that is going to help you on your kit and exercising. Hi, Judith. Thanks for joining. I just saw you join, hon. And Flo. Hi, Flo. Thank you for joining. One thing that's going to really help you with working out and this kit is that it's going to keep your water retention levels low. So a lot of times we retain water, and we're retaining bodily fluids, and we're not going to release them because either our potassium is low. Hi, good. I'm glad you're on. Is because we're holding onto that water. So moving our body and movement and getting the blood flowing and moving around is going to help release that fluid out of your body. So it's going to be super important to move your body. Working out also is going to make you have a more positive effect on your mood. So, and I can definitely attest to this. It's going to help you bring down your stress levels. So we all know that we live in a day and age where we're really stressed. We have high levels of work. We have family we're trying to balance, and we have a lot of things. But if you can commit to giving yourself at least 30 minutes per day, even if you have to break that up and go walk for 15 minutes in the morning, take a break, step away from your computer, and go just do a brisk 15-minute walk. And then when you get your lunch break, if you want to use that time to walk or work out, that's cool. Or you can do it in the afternoon. Just give that time to yourself. Commit that time for yourself. Make that your time. Because I can tell you what, just getting in those 30 minutes is going to make a huge difference in how you sleep, how you feel, and how you look, and how much weight you're losing. Okay. So also I noticed that when I work out, when I walk and when I'm getting some exercise, I sleep like a baby. I sleep so much better. I mean, I fall, my head hits the pillow and I'm out. So that's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to be able to have that sound sleep, feel good and feel energetic, and just be able to lose the body fat and feel good about yourself. Okay. Research also shows that people who work out on a regular basis feel better about themselves. And that's just a given, right? Our goal here, our ultimate goal, why we're on our kits and why we're on our route, is because we're all trying to lose weight. We're all trying to lose body fat. We're all trying to get healthy, and we want to feel better about ourselves, right? We want to feel confident. We want to look better in our clothes. We want to slim down. And that's one thing that exercise is going to help with, and just getting active and moving your body. So commit to yourself, commit some time to yourself, and we're all given little breaks during our jobs. So commit to taking those 15 minutes and go for a walk. Use that time for yourself to get active and move and walk. It's going to bring that water retention low. Okay, walking and exercising, moving your body is also going to boost your brain power. So not only does exercise improve your body and make you lose weight, but it also helps with mental clarity, and it's also going to help boost your brain power and helping you to be more productive at work. So it actually shows, studies do show that when you are moving your body and you're exercising and you're active, your brain is, you're just more productive. Your brain just functions and it fires at a higher level. Okay, so get your body moving when you're on your kit. Obviously, working out can increase muscle. Okay. So walking, for those of you who are walkers, you know that when you move your body and you're walking, you might notice that your legs are starting to get more toned. And when you put on that muscle on your body, muscle tends to burn more fat. And so I talked about that in a previous live. Go back and watch those lives. The more muscle that you have on your body, the higher your metabolic rate is going to be. So you're going to burn more fat at rest, which means if you're sitting here right now, so if I'm sitting here next to a person that is 3 times has more has 3 times more muscle mass than I do, that person sitting next to me is going to be burning way more fat than I am because they have more muscle on their body. Okay, so ladies, do not be afraid to lift weights. I tell you that all the time. Lifting weights. Hi, Randy. Thanks for joining. Hi, Ashley. I'm glad you joined tonight. Lifting weights and putting on muscle on your body not only shapes your body, but it is also going to increases your metabolic rate. So you're going to continue to burn fat when you're at rest. When you're sleeping, you're going to burn fat at a higher rate, which means you're going to be able to eat more. You're going to be able to enjoy more foods. Okay? So that means you will, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Getting back to the point. We don't need a gym to lose weight, and we don't need a gym to work out. Okay, a lot of people think that they have to go get a fancy gym membership and spend a lot of money to get in shape. You don't have to have a gym to work out. There's tons of videos on YouTube now that are free that you can actually just go online and just cast it to your TV and do free online workouts at home. And actually that's what I was doing this afternoon for my lunch break. So I had my friend Denise come over and she bought a kit for me today. And right before she came over, I casted a video on my TV and I did a quick little workout and it was free. So I want you guys to know that there's always a way. So when there's a will, there's a way. Okay. You guys can get in shape and you can lose weight with your kit. And this is one of the tips. Tip number 7 is working out. Get your body moving. Okay. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. So now we know, obviously, we're kind of going into that stage now where things are starting to open up now. More quarantine is kind of, it's diminishing little by little. So until the gyms fully open up, just do simple at-home workouts. If that means that you have to sit there and, start off with 10 squats sitting in front of the TV while you're watching your favorite show, do 10 squats. If you're sitting there and you want to do some crunches or push-ups, sit there and do that. If you want to sit, do 10, 15 jumping jacks at a time, just get your body moving is what I'm saying. That is the best way. You don't need a gym, okay? But what I'm going to tell you now is the best and simplest and easiest way to work out and to burn fat is just to walk. Just walk, okay? If you can walk, like I said, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, you got your 30 minutes in, you're good, okay? And then little by little, maybe you can increase it to a 30-second jog. Okay, maybe you can start at your house and jog to the 3rd mailbox down. Okay, and then walk 1 mailbox, and then jog 2 more, and then walk another mailbox until you get into a habit where you're able to jog the whole block and then walk back. Okay, and then the following day, maybe you can do 2 blocks till you build up that endurance and you build up your stamina. So start small. Okay, I want you guys to realize that this is not a sprint. When you're taking your kit, I want you guys to understand that you are on this journey for your lifetime. Not a lifetime. You're not going to take this forever, but you're looking at this as a lifelong goal of you getting in shape and getting healthy and losing the body fat. So you're not on a sprint. You're not gonna try to lose 100 pounds in a month. This is a marathon. So get that in your mind that I'm going to move my body. I'm going to start losing weight, and I'm going to start with just maybe getting against the wall and doing some simple wall push-ups. Okay. Just sitting there and doing some lunges at home. That was tip number 7. Okay. If you get your body moving, you're going to increase your metabolic rate and you're going to burn more fat at a faster rate. So let's get our bodies moving. I'm going to move on. Hi, Diana. Thanks for joining. I'm going to move on to tip number 8. And tip number 8 is really awesome. And the reason why I think it's awesome is because this has nothing to do with your body necessarily, but it has everything to do with your mindset. Okay? And what it calls for is, number 8 is, I want you to know your why. What is your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why are you taking Alipotec? Why are you taking Tejocote Root and are on a starter kit? What is your why? Okay. Is it because you want to lose body fat? Is it because you want to go from a size 16 down to a size 10? Is it because you want to get off diabetes medication? What is your why? Is it because you want to be around to see your kids grow up and you want to be healthy? You want to be here for your grandkids and see your grandkids graduate high school one day. What is your why? And I really, really, really want each and every one of you, clients of mine, to think about that. Because when you find out what your why is, you find out what your purpose is and why you're doing what you're doing. And then you're able to commit to this and stick with it for the long haul. You're going to be able to stick with this through thick and thin. You're going to be able to stick with this even when you're having rough days and when you're having good days, okay? So basically, knowing your why gives you a deep sense of purpose, okay? I know what my why is. My why, and I'm going to share what my why is, and it's personal, but you know what? I don't care. I mean, I'm here because I'm here for you guys, and my why is public, and I'm here for you guys. My why is because, so let me tell you my goal first. My goal is, obviously, I want to get in shape. That's my personal goal. I want to get in shape. I want to lose body fat. But my goal here right now with this business is to help as many people as humanly possible while I'm still breathing and kicking and while I'm still alive. I want to help as many people as possible get healthy, lose body fat, and feel good and feel confident and sexy and feel good about themselves, get off prescription medications, and to have a long life and to have a good, long, healthy life. You don't have to be a slave to prescription medications. You don't have to be a slave to a doctor and going under the knife or having cancer or having diabetes or having arthritis. That is my why. Okay. I want to help as many people as possible do it in a healthy, natural way as possible. Okay. That's why I do it. And that's my goal. My why is because I want to be able to one day financially take care of my family and my children and do this full time. That's what I want to do. And I want to be able to focus all of my time and all of my energy on doing just this and reaching as many people as possible without having to get up and go to a 9-to-5 job every day. This would be my 9-to-5 job if I one day, and I will one day, because I know my words have power and I'm speaking that into life. One day I will be able to do this full time. And then one day I will be able to do this and I'll be financially responsible for my finances, my children. And that's why I do what I do, because I want to help. That's my passion. That's my goal. And I want you guys to dig deep inside and find out why you are doing this. Why do you want this? Why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to one day meet the man of your dreams? Do you want to one day meet the woman of your dreams? And you feel like, well, maybe I do need to lose a couple pounds because one day I want to get married. I want to be attractive to somebody. And maybe one day I want to have children. I want to have kids. And in order for me to do that, I need to lose weight. What is it that you want to do with yourself? And what is the reason why you're pushing to get healthy and you're pushing to lose the weight? Okay, so knowing your why, really what it does is it brings clarity. It's going to bring clarity to your situation, and it's going to push you, and it's going to give you that drive. And it also, what it's going to do is it's going to infuse that passion in your goals. Okay, so, and also, when you start getting healthy and you're detoxing, you're losing weight. You start detoxing not only the fat and the weight in your life, but you start detoxing a lot of other things in your life that really shouldn't be there. Whether that's negative people, negative influences, just junk out of your life. So figure out what your why is. And then what I want you guys to focus on this topic here, on tip number 8, is keep focus on your goals. Okay. So when you identify what your goal is and write it down. So if you can write down what your goal is, if you can write it down and put it on paper and paste it up, or even get one of those dry erase markers and write it on your mirror. So when you get up and you're putting on your makeup in the morning or you're brushing your teeth, you're looking at it and you're saying, my why is this. Who cares if your spouse or your family sees it? It doesn't matter. I use dry erase markers all the time, and I write scriptures. I write, what I want to do that day. I write down, all kinds of inspiring things for my kids, for myself. Write it down, because then you're looking at it and you're seeing it and you're like, bam, it hits you. Just like I told you guys in my previous video, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, right? If you're not looking at your why every day, then you don't know why you're doing what you're doing. So put your why in a place that you can see it, and put your why and your goal in a place where you can be reminded on a day-to-day basis of why you're doing what you're doing. I'm sorry, Ruthie, what did you say? My why is to burn fat, not wanting to get any hereditary ailments. Absolutely, girl. And I agree with that 100%. And I'm with you on that why. And I'll tell you why, because so my dad is Persian, and his dad, which is my grandfather, he died of a heart attack at a young age. And he wasn't even overweight. I mean, in Iran, he lived in Iran. In Iran, there were a lot of people there were not fat or overweight. And he just died of being stressed and like having that negative energy and always being under a lot of tension and stress. And it caused him to actually die of a heart attack. And then my dad, when he was young, he ended up having a small heart attack. And then I'm half Native American, and as natives, we tend to have a high obesity rate in our culture, and a lot of it has to do with just genetics and just over time, the foods we eat. So hereditary wise, I am with you, and I don't want those things to be passed on in my genetics or for my children. I want to pass good habits on for them, and one day to my grandkids, so I'm with you, girl. And thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that. Ashley says, I've lost 10 pounds so far and I haven't been on it for a month yet. Congratulations. I am so excited for you, Ashley. That is amazing. Can you imagine where you're going to be in 6 months from now? That's so awesome. And I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Stick with it. Don't quit. And this is why it's even so much more important right now to figure out what is your why. Find out your passion. And we're looking at this right now as a short-term goal, because last live we talked about just finishing your 3 months. When you bought your kit, I just want you to finish the 3 months. When that's up, you're going to move to your next kit. Okay, that's your short-term goal. So you've lost your first 10 pounds and you've not even been on it a month. Can you imagine in a year from now where you're going to be, and 2 years from now? Envision yourself. Start envisioning yourself mentally. Your mind has so much power. When you can envision yourself, what you're going to look like, where you're going to be financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in 6 months to a year to 2 years from now, that has so much power. And I want you guys to start practicing speaking good things about yourself and speaking life into your family and into your own life. And I tell my kids this, and I tell my family this, and especially my kids, because they're with me every day. But I always tell them your words have power. And I've taught this to them since they were little, because I learned that growing up in the Word, in reading the Bible. The Bible says that life and death are in the power of the tongue. So when you speak life, you're speaking good things about yourself. When you're speaking death, like, oh, I'm sick and tired of this and I'm sick and tired of that, you know what you're doing? You're basically cursing yourself. Hi, Jeanette. Thanks for joining, babe. You're cursing yourself. You're saying, I'm sick and I'm tired. No. We're not saying that anymore about ourselves. And I know that's a really bad habit we have to break out of. No, don't get in a habit of start speaking good things. Like, no, I'm not sick and tired. I'm prosperous. And it's so funny because my daughter, she does this all the time because she knows I get after her when she says like bad things about herself. She'll say like, she'll catch herself saying like, I have a bad memory. And instead of her saying, I have a bad memory, now she'll say, you know, Mom, I have a really good memory. Because I'll get after her like, how come you didn't remember to put that away? Or how come you couldn't remember to do that? She'll be like, Mom, you know, I have a really good memory. And she does it like sarcastically. But it's really cool to see that my kids have picked that up, because I want to teach them, and I want you guys to know and teach you guys that life and death are in the power of the tongue. and in your mind. So I want you to speak good things about yourself. I want you to start saying good things and reiterate good stuff about yourself. Like, yeah, I've only lost 10 pounds right now, but you know what? I'm going to lose 100 pounds and I will. Watch me. I'm going to be there. Speak it, say it, bring it to life, because your words are sharp. Your words are so sharp. You can build something up or you can tear something down, and that includes your own self. Okay? So speak good things about yourself, about your business, your finances, your relationship, your health. Okay? So I want you guys to work on that. Okay, going back to the why. So the reason why I want you guys to write down your why and put it in a place that you're going to see it is because putting your why in a place that you're going to see is not only going to help keep you focused on your goals, but it also, studies have shown that having a why and a purpose in your life actually helps you have a healthier, longer, more fulfilled life. So when you know what the reason is why you wake up in the morning, you know what the reason is and you're excited about it and you're like, wow, you know what? I have a really good job. I'm excited to get up, and I know I'm going to go to a job that's going to pay me, but you know what? I'm excited that today I get to take my root, because you know what? Next week I'm going to be a size down, or next week and a month from now I'm going to be 10 more pounds down, and I can't wait to see where I'm going to be in a month from now, 2 months from now, or after I finish my kit. So it gives you a purpose. It gives you a reason. So identify what that reason is and go for it. Write it down, put it in a place, and speak it. Okay, keep speaking it. Also, putting your why in a place and having your why and knowing your why is going to help you develop resiliency. So people that have a why and a purpose, they just tend to have a deeper sense of being, of why they're here and why they're doing what they're doing. So all of you guys reached out to me for a purpose. Your purpose was either to detox and get healthy or to lose weight. Okay. So there was a reason why you called me. There was a reason why you were on your kit. Now I want you to take time and get a notebook and write down, why am I on my kit? Why do I want to lose weight? Look at the deeper things in your heart. Am I looking to maybe 5 years down the road get married? Do I want to have children? Do I want to have a better career? Do I feel like, because unfortunately we live in a society where we're judged by our looks. And I'm not saying that you have to lose weight and be skinny to get a job. I'm not saying that, but you know that first impressions are lasting impressions. So you want to feel more confident in the way you look, the way you carry yourself. So go out and say, you know what? This is one of my whys. I want to be able to fit back into that suit that I have sitting at the back of my closet. That's one of my whys. That's what I'm here for. I want to get back into that pair of jeans that I felt really good in, back in 2012. I want to get back into those. So even if you think they're silly, they're not silly. They're your whys. Okay? Write them down. They can be simple or they can be, they could be phenomenal. Whatever they are, they're yours. They're not mine, they're yours. So write them down. Also, they say that developing a why also builds integrity in your life. So the people that have a why, they just know their purpose. So they know your purpose and you understand why you're here, and you end up having more satisfaction in life. You just know what you want to do. And, maybe one day you might want to compete in a fitness competition. Who knows? Maybe one day you might want to run a marathon, and you're going to look back at yourself and you're going to say, wow, I used to be 276 pounds and now I'm running a 5K, or now I'm running I'm running a marathon. Look at me. That's possible. So I want you guys to write down what it is you're going for and why you're doing it. And those goals may seem far-fetched, but trust me, if you write it down and you speak it and you say it, you're going to get there. Trust me, you're going to. Okay. And I believe in you guys. You guys are more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. When you start tapping into your mind, into your brain, you are so powerful. Okay. Use it to your fullest potential. Okay. So one of the ways that you can find out your why is to identify the things in your life that make your life better. So a lot of times, you know, when you heard me talk about my why, I talked about my why was I want to help others. So a lot of times research has shown that when we're able to reach out to other people and do things for other people, that gives us a sense of fulfillment. And going back to my core values and the way I was raised, it's the same thing. It's better to give than to receive, right? So it's better to be able to give of yourself and help others than to always get. So I think that when you identify what your why is, you're going to feel that sense of fulfillment, and you're going to feel amazing about yourself. Okay. And you just end up having a more grateful, having that gratitude in your life. Also, you can think back of activities in your life when you were younger, and it was like, you know, time flies when you're having fun. So have fun with what you're doing right now. Have fun with your kit. Have fun with your journey on your products. Enjoy it. It's like sometimes I'm like this. I'm like a person who gets so caught up in like, I gotta reach my goal. I can't wait until I get to that goal. And I'm not happy until I can finally be that size, or I can finally fit into that outfit. But you know what? It shouldn't be like that. It needs to be like this. It needs to be like, let's enjoy ourselves every day. Stop and smell the roses. And you know why I tell you that? Because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised another day. We're not promised next week. We're not promised next month. So if you can enjoy yourself right here, right now, and enjoy the products, enjoy your kit, enjoy your journey, enjoy your struggle, enjoy the detox. And I know that sounds crazy. Enjoy it, because you know what? When you're detoxing, your body is healing. That's really what you're doing. Your body is healing. You're going through a stage where you're cleansing. You're getting all of that junk and that garbage out, and you got to look at it as a positive. Okay? So I want you guys to go forward and think of it as stop and smell the roses. Okay? I haven't reached my goal yet, and I might only be down 10 pounds, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to have victory and enjoy that small little victory. And I want you to enjoy the non-scale victories. So a lot of times we get caught up in looking at the scale, right? And I'm like that sometimes too. And you know what? I haven't jumped on the scale in about 3 months. I don't even bother with that thing anymore, because it psychs me out. And I hate it. It like psychs me out. I feel good when I can put on a new shirt or a new pair of pants, and I feel good, and I'm like, wow, it feels looser, and I feel really good. So what I'm saying about they're called NSVs, and I want you guys to start posting that in the client page. Start posting what your non-scale victories are. If we can start doing that, that would be really awesome. Your non-scale victories are maybe last week, you know, you had to buckle your belt buckle here, but this week you were able to close it in 2 more notches. That's a non-scale victory. That's amazing. You know, maybe last week you were not able to fit into your size 16 pants, and this week you are. You know, those are huge improvements. And maybe the number on the scale didn't move, but now you can pull on those pair of pants. That's a big, big victory. So I want you guys to enjoy those things. Enjoy that. Post it, and that's something that you should be proud of. Those are things that you guys should be journaling and writing down and saying, you know what, keep a little calendar. If you have an agenda, I know I keep one for work. Write down the days that maybe when you detoxed more, or how much water you drank. You know, write down the days that, you know, oh, today I actually fit into my size 14 pair of pants. Or today I weighed in and I lost an extra 2 pounds. Write it down, because you know what? When you go back and look at that throughout the year, you're going to look and you're going to say, oh my gosh, like it was a journey, but I've come so far. I did that last year, and I had a year calendar, and I wish I would have kept it. I threw it away, because if I would have kept it, I would have shared it with you guys. It was a 1-year calendar, and I had it spread against my wall, and I would write down every single day how much I would weigh. And I was weighing myself at that time, and I learned that that's a no-no. But I was weighing myself, but I also would write down if I worked out, and then I would write down if I lost weight, or I'd write down, and then I would measure myself once a month. And then I would put a little note on the side and write down -5 pounds, negative so many inches. And it was so cool because at the end of the year, I could see how far I came. And that's why I was able to tell you guys that on my first 3 months on my kit, I lost 13 pounds. And the only way I was able to tell was because I kept it on that calendar. And then after my second kit, I lost 30 more. And it's because I kept a log. And that's why I keep telling you guys, tracking is so important. Track with your pictures and keep track of what you're doing, because psychologically we tend to get discouraged, right? We're like, I feel like I'm not like moving anywhere. I'm not losing weight. But then when you really look at it and you look back at how far you've come, you really are. And then all of a sudden you see a friend that you haven't seen in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, what have you done? Like, you look so good. You're losing weight. You're shrinking. And then all of a sudden the compliments start coming in, and then you start feeling good. So don't let yourself get down psychologically. Get your book, get a journal, and start journaling, or get a calendar. Start writing down what you're doing, why you're doing it, how much water you're drinking. If you want to start writing down even what you're eating, so that way you know, okay, maybe the last 2 weeks I only lost 2 pounds, but 2 weeks ago I lost 5 pounds because look at how good I was eating, or look how much water I drank, or I didn't skip any days on my route or my kit, okay, or I actually walked that week, and this week I didn't. So keeping track is really, really going to help you. Okay, so keep your why posted where you can see it every day, such as on your vanity, in your mirror, on your fridge. You could even keep it on your phone as a screensaver. So every time, think about how many times, hi Auntie Glow, thanks for joining. Hi Ashley. Think of how many times we open up our phone every single day. Okay, if you can put a little screenshot or in a note section and put what your why is, so when you open up your phone, you see it. My why is, boom, there it is. You're looking at it, and it does something to you subconsciously, so you know why you're moving and why you're going through it and why you're pushing. And I want you guys to remember that you are unique, okay? You're unique. Your body is different than my body. Your body is different than your mother's body, your sister, your best friend. Your body is beautiful. You are different. You are unique. There is no one else created like you. Okay? Your DNA is completely different than mine. So I want you to know that your results are going to be different than my results. My results are going to be different than my mother's results. Okay? My mom blew me away. I mean, she's tiny, and I've been on this longer than she has, and she's lost more than I have, and I'm so happy for her, and I haven't gotten down as small as she has yet. And one day, hopefully I will get smaller and I'll get down to that, a weight around that weight. I don't think I'll ever be 135 pounds, but one day I will get down to maybe 150. That's my goal, 165. But I want you to know that you're unique. I'm unique. So my goal is going to be different. Your goal is going to be different. Do not judge yourself and your results based on my results or based on my mom's results. You see a lot of transformation pictures coming through on my business page, and I like to share those with you guys to motivate you and to let you know that this product is real and that it works. But I also want you to know that your journey is going to be way different than anybody else's. So I want you to love your body and just be consistent, okay? Be consistent with it and take it and know that it's going to work. And if you stay positive in your mindset, it's definitely going to work even better. And you have to remember this too. Your body is going to carry you for the rest of your life. Okay. So a lot of times we're looking at this and we're super excited. We're like, yes, I started this kit. I'm going to get sexy. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to look hot. And you're like all happy. But I want you to think too about how are you going to feel when you're 70 and 80 years old? Okay. How are you going to feel when you're a home alone and you're single, and are you going to be able to get around, okay, when you're elderly? I want you to think about those things, and those are not easy things to think about. But if you think about those things, then it helps us to take care of ourselves. It helps us to really think about our bodies and how our bodies are going to carry us for the rest of our lives. Okay, and that's why we need to be good to ourselves, to our bodies and to our minds and to our spirit. Okay, so think about that. Think about how you're going to get healthy. You're going to take this product to help you detox and lose weight because you want to be around for a long time, and you want this body to carry you for the 80, 90, 100 years that it's going to carry you. And that's what it's going to do. If you take good care of it, it's going to take you far. Okay? Also, focus on taking care of your health for the long haul rather than just for the short term. We want to get healthy, yes, and we're going to lose weight. We are that, and that's a given. We're all going to lose weight. We're all going to get healthy. But I also want you to definitely think about the long-term repercussions of and the results of losing fat and losing weight. You're going to start getting off your medications. You're going to start getting healthier. You're going to stop having high blood pressure and high cholesterol. You're not going to have high sugar levels. You're going to have less chances of having cancer. You're going to be just a healthy person overall, and you're going to be more vibrant and energetic. Okay, so think about that too. Think about why you want to do this. You want to be around for your kids and your grandkids. You want to be more vibrant and mobile. You want to be able to get up and move when you're older. And you also don't want to have those genetic diseases carry on forever. You know, you don't want to have that heart disease and cancer and diabetes in your life, you know, or passing that on and those bad habits to your children. So let's think about that. So in conclusion, I want you guys to think about your body is yours. Okay. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself. Comparing yourself kills your motivation and it kills your drive, because you can't have what I have because I only have my body, and I can't have what you have because you only have your body in your life. So do not compare yourself to anybody else. And that other person let's say your best friend is on the kit, right? And let's say your best friend is losing weight, and maybe you're at a standstill and you're wondering why. And you're getting frustrated and you're comparing yourself, and you're like, we started on the same date and, you know, we're doing it together, and I really wanted to lose weight. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining, hon. And I really wanted us to do this together and, you know, get healthy together. But maybe she's lost more weight than you, or maybe she's lost more sizes than you. You can't compare yourself to her journey and her struggle, because you don't know really what she might be doing behind closed doors. She might be working out 4 o'clock in the morning for all you know, and putting on Zumba, you know, and she might really be staying away from fast food and drinking her gallon of water, whereas you may not be. So you can't compare yourself to anybody else's struggle. You also can't compare yourself too, because your time could be coming. And so what I mean by that is that I got kind of frustrated when I first started, because I only lost 5 pounds my first month. And then when I lost my first 13 pounds on my first kit, I was kind of happy. You know, I was like, okay, I lost 13 pounds in 90 days. And I was like, well, I'm just going to continue it because it's affordable. And I haven't seen any other results like this anyway, so why not? You know, I continued it, and then it was like, wow, my time came. Okay, I continued, my time came. I dropped the weight, boom, boom, boom. The weight just started falling off. After I detoxed, 30 pounds dropped off. So don't compare yourself to anybody else's results. Do not compare your journey to anybody else's journey. Their game plan, it might be different than your game plan. Okay. And also, you don't know if your best friend is even following the game plan. You might be way ahead of them on the journey. So just realize that. Okay. Your journey is your journey, and you know what your why is. I want you guys to take time out, take 15, 20 minutes this evening if you can, or order yourself a little agenda if you don't have one, or just get a little notebook. It just can be a simple notebook like this. Just get a simple notebook and write down notes every day, and write down the date, a journal, what you're doing, so you can look back and see how far you've come. And I want you guys to remember that mindset is everything, okay? Your mind is going to take you through this journey. So your mindset is everything. So figure out what your why is and go with it and love your body. Love who you are and your body. Your body is only yours. Hi, Chelsea. Thank you for joining, hon. So I have, going back, step 7 was getting active and moving your body. And step number 8 was knowing your why and writing down your why and figuring out why you're doing this and the reason why you're moving forward. Do I have any questions? I had a couple people ask a few questions yesterday when I announced that I was going to be doing a Facebook Live, and I wanted to address those 2 questions that I had. But now that we're here, if you have a question, post it right now so I can answer those questions. One of the questions that I had yesterday was, I have a high temperature, not a high temperature, but I have a little bit of a temperature. And that's a little bit of a concern for some people because they have to take their temperatures when they're going back into the office, right? Because they want to make sure that nobody has COVID. And so that is normal. That can be a normal symptom when you're taking the kit. And the reason why is because during any detox, and that doesn't mean just the kit or just being on Alipotec or the Tejocote Root, that could be doing any type of detox. Any type of detox, one of the symptoms could be that you could have an elevated temperature. Okay, your body is trying to cool itself down. And that's just because your body is healing. And another reason why your temperature could slightly be elevated, and it shouldn't be anywhere like 102 or 103 fever. It could be too because when you're taking the kit and you're taking the root, this is a fat burner. You're going to be burning fat in your body. So your metabolism is going to be running at a higher level. Your body is going to continuously be burning fat and removing waste, which means, yes, your temperature could be higher. And I've had clients come and tell me, oh, I'm like always sweaty and I'm always hot. Like, why am I always hot? I feel like I always need a fan on me. And that's one of the reasons, is just because your body's burning fat. Your metabolism is moving and you're burning fat. And also it could be a side effect of the detox. Okay. And when you're detoxing, your temperature could be slightly elevated. Doesn't mean that you have COVID. Question. Okay, I have another question. From Ruthie, you mentioned there are other kits. Didn't know there were others available. Are they on your website? Oh, yeah. No, so the kits that I mentioned, Ruthie, were just the 2 kits that I normally have. The root kit and the capsule kit. That's it. Just the 2 kits. Those are the only 2 kits that I have. I do have other products that you guys know about, which is the collagen and the gel. And then I have the antiviral, and then I have the golden drink. Okay, and all of those are on my website. And for those of you who don't know, I'm so excited. I'm so glad you mentioned that, Ruthie. I have a new website, and I'm so excited about it, guys. It's a basic website. It's www.joinjamie.com. And it's a website that explains who I am and what I do and why you should order the products through me. A lot of people that try to get on this product, they have a hard time finding information in English. So when I when I started this journey, that was my hardest thing, was finding product information in English. So I finally said, you know what? I want to put myself out there. I want to put a website up where I could find information and give information to people where they can find it and be able to decipher it and not have a hard time. So you can definitely order products through the website. The kits are on there, and all of these products that I offer are on there. If you live locally in Albuquerque, though, you don't necessarily have to order through the website if you don't want to. I mean, you can if you live in New Mexico, if you're like in a farther place, like I have somebody from Continental Divide, and I have a couple people in Laguna and Jemez, and if you want them shipped to you in Santa Fe, and I have a couple ladies in Las Cruces and Las Lunas and Silver City, if you want me to ship them to you, then definitely order them on the website. Then I can prepare the shipping and get it out to you, okay? And remember that if it's over $50, it's always free. The shipping's free. If it's under $50, it's a flat $5 shipping fee. Okay. And I had another question from Ashley. What's the golden drink and what does that do for you? Oh, okay, Ashley. The golden drink. So they call this bebida dorada. This is so awesome. I love this stuff. I just recently started taking this about a month ago. So this is a turmeric based drink. It has curcumin and turmeric in it. And what this does is it removes inflammation from the body. And I have a post on my page, and I'll tag you on it, Ashley, where I give more product information on this. But basically, turmeric is amazing for helping your joints and inflammation in the body and removing the toxins out of your body. This is also high in protein too, so I put this in my protein drink. It has 12.6 grams of protein. But I love this stuff. This is really good for people that have arthritis, that have osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. I have a couple clients that are on this that have arthritis that are taking this, and they love this stuff. In addition to taking this with the collagen, this helps a lot. So the dorada is amazing. You guys will love this. And it tastes really good. It has a slight sweet taste to it. It has a little bit of stevia, but it's amazing. This is really good. Do I have any other questions about any of the other products or any of the other stuff that we went over? There was another question that I wanted to answer that somebody else had. What was it? Oh, okay, Ashley has one. I wonder if that would work for the water retention. Ashley, you know what? The dorada probably would. The golden drink is probably going to be really good for the water retention. I think that this one first, and then maybe going with the Diurex will help you. I know you said you move a lot, you move your body, so that's good that you're moving, because that will help you get the water out. But yes, also if you notice that you're retaining water for any reason, make sure that you are taking, I know Ashley, we did talk about this already. Make sure you are taking your Ganim. Okay, you have to take a minimum of 3 Ganim, and you have to be taking at least 15 drops of your alkaline every day, but also eat your high potassium foods. Okay, you want to eat higher potassium foods and foods that are going to help you, that are diuretic. Excuse me. Things like pineapple. So if you get a fresh pineapple, chop it up, put it in your blender, chop up some cucumbers and throw some ice in there and just drink it. That will flush the body out, and that's the natural way to get rid of water retention and bloat. That is a great way to actually get rid of a lot of bloat. Flo says, I would like to try that too to help with my arthritis. Okay, Flo, I have a bag for you. It's right here. And I have some more that are coming in. And as a matter of fact, for those of you that are on, I got the tracking information for the protein. So I announced last week that the protein would be in. They were back ordered. So they are in now, and I got my tracking number yesterday. So hopefully they're going to be in either tomorrow or Friday. So as soon as I get them in, I know some of you already prepaid for them. I have yours set aside. And then if you want the protein shake, you guys, let me know, because they went fast, like super fast. I bought a bunch of them and they sold fast. And that was one of the products that I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about tonight, was the firming gel and the protein shake. I have noticed some amazing results by using these two products. I can't say that it's just the firming gel and the protein, because I think it's the dorada too, because I put this in my protein shake. But I've been drinking my protein shake every day consistently, and I've been using my gel every day consistently, twice a day, And I put 1 tablespoon of this in my shake every day. And you know what, guys? I've lost weight. I told you last week, 2 weeks ago, that I hit a plateau. I've started losing again, and I feel so much better. My bloatiness has gone down, and I'm starting to feel leaner again, and I love it. I'm starting to feel better. And I think it's because I've been consistently drinking that shake and using the gel. And you have to remember that the gel has the tejocote root in it. So the tejocote root is the root that dilates the fat. And this goes right into your bloodstream. When you put it on your body transdermally, it goes right into your bloodstream. So when you're putting it on your stomach, right, when you're rubbing it all over your belly, it's going to tighten up that flabby skin, and it's also going to go right into the bloodstream. You put it on your thighs, wherever you have cellulite, and put it all over the inner thighs, outer thighs, and your butt. Well, if you want to keep your big booty, you might not want to put it on your butt, but I put it on my butt because my butt's too big, so I want to lose a little bit on my butt. And then I want to lose on my legs and my belly. So I put it all over, and then I put it on my arms. And you know where else? I've been putting it on my neck because I have a little bit of a double chin. So I've been like rubbing it on my neck, and it's been helping a lot. I really love the firming gel. The firming gel and the shakes every day are doing wonders for me. And I put 1 tablespoon of this. So if you guys want it, let me know. And I love that our products are affordable. You guys have to know that our products are not expensive compared to so many other products out there, guys. There's bags of shakes out there that are like $50, $100. There's a bag of shake out there that's $125, $150. And our products are not. Our products are affordable, and my shake will help keep me full for half the day. So I drink it after I work out, and then I'm not hungry until dinner. So I usually intermittent fast. So let me tell you what my secret is. This is what I do. You don't have to do what I do. I want to tell you what I do, okay? This is just personal, and you don't have to do this. So what I do in the morning is I wake up first thing in the morning, and I take 2 Ganim, boom, right away. I take 2 collagen, boom, right away. Empty stomach. 2 antiviral, boom, right away. I fill up my gallon jug of water, and I put my 15 drops of alkaline, and I down a bunch of water, okay? Then I intermittent fast. Intermittent fasting means I don't eat anything. I just drink water, and then I make my oolong tea. So we talked a little bit about oolong tea. Oolong tea, I think I talked about it in video number 2. Oolong tea is basically half green tea and half black tea. And why I like oolong tea, guys and girls, is because black tea has caffeine in it, so it gives you the energy. But the green tea has polyphenols, and it has antioxidants in it, so it helps release the fat out of the body. And so oolong tea is a secret that the Chinese people use to help with weight loss. So anything I can do to get an edge on weight loss, I try to do. So I drink my oolong tea on an empty stomach, and I put like maybe 5 or 6 drops of liquid stevia. I don't use Splenda. I don't use Sweet and Low, because I want to tell you guys, Splenda and Sweet and Low are not good for you. They are full of chemicals, okay? If you can, use stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener. All those other sweeteners have chemicals, and they can make you fat. They can bloat you up, and they make you crave more sugar. So I put 5 or 6 drops in my big 32-ounce cup of tea, and then I sip that all morning long while I'm at work on my computer and I'm working. And then I try to take my break for lunch, and then if I can, I go for a walk. I do a quick 30-minute walk, or I try to do a workout online because I'm working full-time from home until we go back to the office. I just do my workout here at home. I cast it on my TV, and I do my workout. Right after my workout, I make my protein shake, and then I put in my 1 tablespoon of my golden drink. I forgot to tell you, sorry guys, in the morning I do put this on. I put my firming gel on, and I put my waist trainer. I have a waist trainer that I wear. I like to put my waist trainer on because it keeps my stomach tighter, helps pull my stomach in, and then it keeps this underneath it keeps it nice and hot and tight, so it's burning the fat underneath. And I'll show you my waist trainer. This is my waist trainer that I have, and I'm wearing it now. And I'm not embarrassed to show you guys. This is the waist trainer. It's called a faja. And so I put this gel under the faja, okay? I do that in the morning, and then I take all of these. I don't take my capsule or my root because I don't take that until after I take my shake, okay? So after I work out, I drink my shake, and then I take my root, okay? Then I'm taking my root, and I get that in my system. And then it's so crazy because the root suppresses my appetite. So then I'm not even hungry until till dinner. Then I have my dinner. And that's what I do. And that's really, really been helping me lean out a lot. Probably, I've gotten on the ball, I would say the past 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Because for a while there, when we first went into quarantine and this whole COVID thing started, I was all over the place. I was going to bed at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and barely getting up at like 7 or 8 trying to get to work. And I was like, no. I have to get on a schedule. So that's what I do now. I do my oolong tea, and then I intermittent fast until lunch, do my little walk or workout, do my shake, and then I eat my dinner. And that helps. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do. You can definitely have snacks in between if you want. And I'm drinking water throughout the day. So I'm drinking water. You've got to drink water. And I had a couple more questions on the shake. What was your question, Ruthie, about the shake? You said on the shake. So you don't take the root. Yes, Ruthie, I take the root, but I have to make sure that I have something in my stomach first. So I take the collagen on an empty stomach because it goes right into my body. It absorbs faster. As soon as I wake up, I take my collagen, my Ganim, and my antiviral on an empty stomach. And I can handle it. I don't get nauseous. Some people do, so you might want to test it first. Don't do it if you get nauseous. I don't get nauseous. And then I take my root after I have my shake, okay? And then before I go to bed, I don't sleep with my waist trainer on. I take my waist trainer off before I go to bed. And then I put on my firming gel all over my belly again, and my back, and on my arms. Put it on my neck, and I put it on my thighs, my butt, all over. I rub it all over my body, and then I put my pajamas on, and then I go to bed. Or I take a shower, and then I put this on right after I get out of the shower before I go to bed. So that's my routine. That's something that I want to share on how I do my routine. Your routine might be different. You might have something cool. If you do, can you share it with me? Let me know what your routine is, because some of the other clients might want to know what you guys do, because you might have a different job or a different schedule where you can't do the things that I'm doing. So share it. That's what our client page is for, guys. I really want you to use that client page for your advantage. That client page is not for me. That's for you guys. I want you guys to be able to use that client page and feel comfortable and post things, share your advice, your stories, your successes, share your struggles, and share your non-scale victories. Share what you're doing and tell us what works for you. Tell us how the product is working for you. Tell us what you're doing that's working, or if something's not working, tell us. We want to know, because I can guarantee you, if you're struggling with something, somebody else is probably struggling with it too. So we want to know. Don't hold it in. Share it, okay? Don't be shy. That's what we're all here for, is to support and help each other. And I can guarantee you guys that everybody that's in Join Jamie's VIP transformation group, they're all clients. None of the people that are in there are not clients. So they are all my personal clients. They're all on the same journey you're on. So don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel shy. There's nobody in there that shouldn't be in there. Okay. Who else had any questions? Let's see. I had a couple more questions. Flo, I want both, Jamie. Can I get them? Yes, I'll get you both, Flo. I have both for you, hun. Just remind me and I'll put it away for you. Carolyn, wow. Thanks. And then Ruthie says, the gel, I can see the results. My panza is diminishing. Yay. Yes, girl. This gel is amazing. People think this is a miracle. This is a miracle, guys. And I'm not making any claims, but our firming gel, I have never, ever bought any other kinds of gels on the market that work as good as this. And I don't know what it is, and it has to be the Tejocote root that's in it. It's the Tejocote root, and I think probably the ginseng maybe. This stuff works so good. And what I noticed, tell me if you guys notice this too. If you put this on your skin, do you notice too that it also gives you the same effect as if you are taking the root? Like does it give you that automatic feeling that you need to go to the restroom, or like you're detoxing? Because that's what I get. I feel it like right away. I notice it goes into my bloodstream, and I'm like, okay, the root's working, or the gel's working, because it's the Tejocote root. That's what it is. So this stuff works amazing, guys. And if you want one, let me know. They are back ordered, but I have my personal stock. I have a few left of these. These are $35. I have them in stock now. So if you want one, let me know. I have probably about maybe 7 or 8 left. Any other questions that I can answer before we end tonight? I'm trying to think if there was any other questions that somebody brought to my attention before. I love the gel, Ruthie. Yes, I love it too, Ruthie. That's one of my favorite products, I think, is the gel. The gel is definitely one of my favorite products. It's so hard to choose because, you know what? And I'm not saying this just because I'm a distributor. I'm saying this because I truly believe this. I love all of our products. Like, all of our products are super amazing. Like, even I've been taking my collagen probably for the past, I would say 3 weeks now, maybe 4 weeks. My skin has just, it's cleared up so much. It's so much more glowy to me. I love my collagen. It's been good to me. And my Ganim keeps me on check too. This Ganim gives me the potassium and my energy. It really does. And you know what? If it was not for my alkaline, I tell you what, I don't know where I would be without my alkaline. I go through so much alkaline, guys. I use alkaline like crazy because I drink a gallon of water a day. So I put in anywhere between 15 to 20 drops of alkaline. So I probably go through one of these bottles I would say every 2 to 3 weeks. But I tell you what, I love this stuff. This stuff has helped me in so many ways. It just gets rid of the bloat and the waste out of my body. This stuff is great. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, post it now before I close. And this week, let's focus on non-scale victories, guys. I really want to focus on not the scale, because the scale is just a tool. It's just a tool for us to measure where we start and how much weight we've lost. But I really want to focus on what are the non-scale victories that you guys are having. How many belt buckles have you gone down? How many dress sizes or pant sizes have you guys gone down? How many times have people told you, "What are you doing? Wow, you look really good." Like, share that stuff with me. Share that stuff in the group. I want to know that. So this week I want to post more about non-scale victories. Okay, guys, let's focus on that. And I have one more question. I've seen alkaline in the grocery stores. Can we drink that? Yes, Denise. You can definitely drink alkaline water in the grocery stores. Alkaline water has been shown, studies have been shown that drinking alkaline water helps your pH levels. And helping your pH levels, what it does is, because we live and we are in a society where we eat higher sugar, more carbonated drinks, more fast food, we eat more processed foods, we tend to have more of an acidic diet. And having an acidic diet tends to lead to more sicknesses and more weight gain and more health problems. So by drinking alkaline water, that will help regulate the pH levels in your body, and will also get rid of the waste, and it helps level those pH levels out. You don't have to spend a lot of money buying expensive alkaline water when you have your alkaline. And this is affordable, guys. This is what, it's $13. You cannot go wrong with this. And this lasts you 40 days. So you don't have to spend lots of money buying the bottled water or getting expensive alkaline systems for your house. Unless you want to, and unless you have the means, go right ahead and do it. I would, if I one day when I get into the position and I have the means and I'm financially set to be able to do that, I will buy myself an alkalized water system for my home, because I think alkaline water is essential and it's very, very important. There's a system out here in Albuquerque. I know they sell, it's called Kangen water. Those are very, very expensive, but they're very, very nice. And one day I want to get one. But yeah, you can just start with your alkaline drops. That's all you need. That's going to get your water alkaline. Okay. Make sure you guys are drinking your water, lots and lots of water, half your body weight in ounces if you can. So if you're 200 pounds, you need to try to drink 100 ounces of water. And I know that's not always the easiest, because we tend to slack on water, but now that it's warming up, we should be drinking a lot more water. Remember that water is going to flush the toxins and water is going to flush the fat. Okay. You're going to lose the body fat from your urine, your feces, your sweat. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why you need to have your alkaline drops and you need to be drinking that water. I have a couple more questions. Let's see here. How much is the little yellow bottle? I need one. These are $13, Donna. If you want one, let me know. Okay, I can ship one out to you. They're 13 bucks. If you want two, it might be more cost effective for you to order two at a time. Denise said, okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, that was the one, Jeanette. Yes. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Your question was, what about heartburn? Is that normal? Yes. Heartburn can definitely be normal in the beginning. So in the beginning of taking your kit, that can be one of the symptoms. One of the detox symptoms is heartburn. And what I would suggest is you can either take Tums drops. And I know this is not everybody's favorite thing to do, but this is a suggestion. Okay. And this will help you with heartburn. Get 1 cup of water, 8 ounces of water, and take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Okay. And put it in the 1 cup of water. Boom. Mix it around and take half a tablespoon of baking soda. Baking soda it's going to neutralize the heartburn in your system. Okay. That's the most naturalist way to get rid of heartburn. But yes, heartburn it's normal. It's a normal detox side effect. I've never really heard of that coming from the alkaline drops, but if you think it could be coming from the alkaline drops, let's have you decrease it down to maybe just doing 5 at a time, and let's see if that makes a difference. If it's the alkaline drops, then we can pinpoint it. So I want to see what it could be. If it maybe you might be having an effect. It could be the ganim. I don't know what it is at this time. It could be something you're eating as well. So the best way to determine that is by elimination. Okay, so when you eliminate certain things, that's the best way to figure out what could be causing it. So let's talk offline a little bit more. I'll get some more information from you, and we'll try to pinpoint what that could be. Okay. Donna has another question. I have a coworker that has Kangen water in his home. Is that the same as the little yellow bottle? Because I can get that from him. Okay. Yeah. So Kangen water is basically alkaline water. So you can definitely drink Kangen water if you have it available to you. Yeah. And it's free. By all means, drink it up. Because Kangen water is good water. That's alkaline water. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. If you can get your hands on that, drink it. Kangen water is good water. Cindy says, I need 2 alkaline, please. Okay. Awesome, Cindy. Yes. So for my out-of-towners, go to my website. It's www.joinjamie, just like the Facebook page.com. Join Jamie, and it's with 2 I's. And if you go to the page, I have links posted everywhere. Order your alkaline drops there, and then I'll ship it to you. So remember, guys, if your purchase is under $50, there is a flat $5 fee. If you want to throw in a ganim to make your product over $50, your total over $50, you'll save the $5. So it's totally up to you. You don't have to. I'm not pressuring you in any way. I'm just letting you know that that's the option, because I pay a lot of money in shipping, and I offer free shipping to my clients. When I first started this business, I was not offering free shipping. I was charging shipping. In the beginning, it was $5, and I was making that, I was giving that to the client to pay. But as business started picking up, I offered free shipping over $50. So, and that's because I think shipping, I hate paying shipping. When I order things, and I buy a lot of things online, I don't like paying shipping. And I don't think that you guys should have to pay shipping either. So if it's over $50, it's definitely free. And that comes out of my pocket, and it comes out of my, whatever I make. So I want you guys to use that to your advantage. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Okay. Jeanette says, okay, thank you. I would like to get the gel too. Okay, Jeanette, I will put one away for you because I have, like I said, I have a limited supply, and right now they're back ordered. There are no more right now that the company has. And a lot of that has to do because of this COVID thing going on. It had to do with this pump. So there's a pump in here. If you guys see that pump, the manufacturer, they weren't manufacturing them because of this whole COVID. When everything shut down and people were not going to work, they were not manufacturing these little pumps. So they had stopped making the gel for a while. So that's what caused this whole delay on the gel. But like I said, I have my own personal stash of the gel. I have about, like I said, 7 or 8 left. So if you want one, I will put one aside for you, Jeanette. Okay. I have more dorada coming in, golden drink. And I have plenty of kits. If you guys need more kits, more antiviral or collagen, let me know, okay? You're welcome, Cindy. You know what, guys? I really, really appreciate all of you guys getting on tonight. It really means a lot to me when I see you guys on here interacting and asking me questions and wanting to get to know more about the product and wanting to know more about the journey and how to get healthy. Because what it shows me is that you are serious about this, and it shows me that you really want this and you want more than anything to get healthy. So I love that, and that makes me so excited as your authorized distributor. So I am so happy and I'm so excited that you guys are here tonight, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Jeanette, Ruthie, Chelsea, Denise, Gloria, Donna, Carolyn, Rhonda, Joy, all of you guys, Melissa, thank you guys for joining tonight. Stacy, Peggy, I really, really appreciate you guys. Flo, thank you for joining. Ashley Sanchez and Ashley Gutierrez, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are my clients, and I love you guys. Diana, thank you for joining. Randy, Judith, I really appreciate you guys. You know, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. And Rhonda, I really appreciate you getting on. She's my cousin. Love you, Rhonda. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. And I do this because I want to help you. And I have seen the results. I have seen the amazing weight loss benefits and healthy results of people my own mother getting off of her blood pressure medication and her high cholesterol medication, losing 55 pounds. I personally have lost 70 pounds, going from a size 22, 24 to a 10, 12. I know that this product works, and I want to help people, and I want to help you, and I know it works, and that's why I'm here, okay? I want to help you guys, and I want you guys to be successful with this, and that's why I'm spending time doing these lives, because I want you guys to grow, and I want you guys to lose weight, and I want you to get healthy. If you guys have suggestions, my clients have suggestions on what you want from me, more information, if there's topics that I haven't hit on yet, please tell me in the group. I want to delve more into that. If there's other advice that you want from me, if you guys want me to do fitness videos, that's one thing. I don't know if Nicole's on, Nicole Yullaberry. If you're not on here tonight, she reached out to me on Instagram. I have a lot of customers on Instagram too. She wanted information on meal planning because she says she lives in a home with diabetics. So I'm going to start working on building and planning a meal plan for you guys. So That's going to be in the works. It's not going to be right away, but I want to put together something where, and it's going to be free, obviously, for just my personal clients. I'm going to be able to provide a meal plan for you guys so you know what to drink, what to eat, high protein foods, certain types of carbohydrates and certain types of vegetables, and what times of day to eat them that will go with your kit, and what time of day to take your kit, and what time of day to take your guanine and your alkaline. I'm going to put together something like that for you guys, because I think adding that type of value for you guys is only going to make you be more successful. Okay. And I really want that for you guys. I want you guys to succeed. I want you to get healthy. I want you to lose weight. And I want you to be my testimony. So that way, when I see your before and after results, I can post them and you'll be happy to show me that, look at how much weight I've lost. You can do a before and after of me on your page now. Like, you're going to be proud, and you're going to be proud to show off yourself and show your results. So that's what I want. I want you to be excited, and I want you to be excited for this journey. You guys are here, and you guys are my inspiration. So know that you guys are in this just as much as I am. I'm still on my journey. I haven't reached my full potential yet. My journey, I'm still here. I still want to lose weight. I started at 276 pounds. I started at size 22, 24. Like I said, I haven't been on the scale for the last 3 months, so I don't know how much I weigh. The last time I was on the scale 3 months ago, I weighed 205 pounds. So I'm a size 10, 12 right now. I want to get down to 100, and my short-term goal is to get down to 175 pounds, but my long-term goal is I want to get down to about 155, 165 pounds. And that's going to be with being muscular. So I want to be muscular. I want to be toned. I want to be fit. I don't want to be just skinny and skin and bones. I want to have shape, and I want to have muscle, and I want to be strong. So that's my goal. And I know one day I'm going to get there. So I haven't reached that potential yet. I'm not there. And you guys push me and you motivate me. My group motivates me. So keep going, guys. Okay. You guys motivate me as much as I motivate you, and we're here for each other. So let's keep going. I love you too. I love you, Mom. You're my biggest inspiration. She keeps me going, and you keep me going, Mom, because she trusts me and she trusts the process. And she jumped right in and dived right in. And you know what? She's a living testimony that this product works. Go on my page and you're going to see my mom's before and after. It works, guys. You'll see my cousin Teresa, and Denise knows her because they used to live close to the same reservation. She lost weight too. This works, guys. If you are consistent and you believe and you don't quit, you're going to get to where you want to be. You just have to follow the rules, follow my guidance, and stick with it. Okay? You guys can do this. Don't quit. I'm going to do another Facebook Live next week. I'm going to try to do one. People have church on Wednesdays, so you guys let me know what days work for you. Now that everything's kind of going back to normal, we're kind of getting out of quarantine, I might start going back to church on Wednesday evenings, and my church is usually at like 6 or 7 o'clock. So I don't know if I'm going to have my lives at 7 on Wednesdays. If there's a different day of the week that everybody likes to get together, or that works after work. I know during the day is probably not the best because you guys are probably at work and you don't want to put your live on where everybody can hear it. I think evenings are best, maybe even a weekend. I know sometimes weekends people are really busy doing family stuff, so that's why I wanted to keep it during the week. Give me some suggestions on what day of the week you think might work. And then I'll put a set time. So like today we did Wellness Wednesday, and at 7 o'clock I'm going to do my live. Maybe we can do Mondays, Motivation Mondays, and I'll do like a live on Monday nights or a Friday nights or something. I'll keep it consistent so you guys know, okay, I got to get on my live because we're going to have a Facebook Live on Monday night. So I want to keep it consistent and keep a routine for you guys so we can all come together and we can have another group again, and we can do some question and answers like we did tonight, and I can share more information with you guys and just open up and just have a good time. Okay. So if there's no other questions tonight, I guess we'll end it. I'll ask one more time. Is there anything else that you guys can think of, or anything else that you guys want to mention before I close it up tonight? I know this was a little bit of a longer video. Next week, I'll be talking about tips 9 and 10, and then that's going to be it for the tips. There's always going to be cool tips, but tips 9 and 10 is going to wrap up the series of tips to be successful on taking your starter kit. So next week is going to wrap it up, tip 9 and 10, okay? And then we'll start having lives on detoxing and things like that on other topics that you guys want. So I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll in our client group, and I'm going to ask you guys possibly the top 3 or 4 topics that you guys want to talk about on our lives. What you guys think you guys want to learn more about when it pertains to the products, or losing weight on the products, or lifestyle changes, or detox, whatever it may be, nutrition, meal planning, fitness, whatever it may be. Okay, guys? Okay, I don't see any more questions. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and say good night. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye, guys.